What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We are here with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news content and updates for you guys here. New jump scan here. Nothing new here except for a little tiny bit of a thing here, but new jump scan here. Not gonna really Google translate this because a lot of this that's being said here from what I've seen from a Google Translate already is basically rinse and repeat of what we already know. This is basically just based off of the recent Power versus Speed trailer. Still only showing PS5, Xbox Series X, and Steam, so no confirmation on whether it'll be past gen. I don't believe that it will be past gen. My personal assumption, I think that this will only be exclusive to the Xbox Series X, PS5, and Steam, and they may add it for Nintendo Switch. I'm not entirely sure yet. We're just gonna have to see about that. However, if you look down here, these are just the basic screenshots. The only new screenshot that we see from down here is the Nappa screenshot. This is the only new screenshot that we have from here. Everything else is basically the same for the most part. We have Master Roshi, Kale. All of this was shown in the trailer. We have Super Trunks, Topo, or Top, however you want to call him in the dub. Katsuna, Dispo, Trunks, Jice, Birder. The only thing that's different here is Nappa, and I'm not sure if this is a scene where this is an opening scene where he's like cracking his knuckles and, you know, he's being introduced before the fight begins, or this very well could be the start of an ultimate move that he may do, or any move in general that he may have. Could be one of the two, because it is a scene that we see here for Nappa. So I'm not entirely sure. We're just gonna have to see what that is in itself. It's gonna be interesting to see. I did see how we may or may not be getting another confirmed trailer very, very soon. They are very, very fresh with the amount of times they are updating the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero series with giving us trailers and V-Jump scans. I'm not sure if we're gonna get a new V-Jump scan anytime soon. I don't even know when we're going to get a release date, okay? I've heard so many people say late 2024. I don't know. I'm not going to get my hopes up for anything until we get an official release date. So let's just wait to see what we get for that. Something else I did actually want to talk about, though, was the changes that they've been making to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And it's actually been really, really cool to see because they have been making so many changes, even if it's just small changes. So over here, we can see this change with Cell. This is basically, like, it's just basically different coloring, but it sort of makes a big, huge difference when you think about it. But if you look at the other image of Cell here, as you can see with the way he's colored in, it's a slightly darker. It's not as light, or it is not as lit up on his skin as it is over here. Obviously, this is less HD quality compared to this one, so that's why this one might look a little bit better on the images that I'm showing here. But they are making improvements, you know, even small things like this with the types of coloring and how we view the characters and what they look like when they're introduced. They are making a lot of changes and differences, so it's going to be cool to see the more they improve the game as they release more trailers and stuff like that. Next thing that we actually have here is the Vegeta Gallic Gun. And now I know a lot of people have already seen this, but this is insane how they have been improving this game that much. Like, obviously this Vegeta right here looks 10 times better than this Vegeta right here. And I remember this was the Vegeta that was shown in the Award Games event or whatever it's called. And I remember when we saw this Vegeta, we thought the game looked so fire. And now when we see this Vegeta, we realize how bad this Vegeta looked. Like, it's actually insane how much more they've been trying to improve the game. So, I don't know, dude. It's not just this image, though. There's also another one here with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This one looks absolutely clean. I think this is the cleanest shot that we've seen so far with Goku on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and it may be the cleanest shot that we've seen so far in general in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This one right here is the original that we saw in the Goku versus Vegeta trailer, and this is after the improvements right here. So this is just crazy, dude. They are absolutely trying their best to make this game look absolutely insane. Now, obviously, the one on the right looks way better than the one on the left. This one obviously has more of like the texture to it of making the hair a little bit lighter, right? This is just a lot of coloring difference here, but these small changes do make big differences, you know, when you really think about it and stuff like that. But one more change that I can't talk about is this scene right here with Goku being Super Saiyan God. He is in his pose from Broly here. This is really cool as well. Reveal 1 is on the left and Reveal 2 is on the right. And as you can see, the changes is basically in coloring and in sort of the facial expression. I sort of like the facial expression that Goku has on the left more than the one he has here. This one just seems a little bit more bland. I'm not too sure why they changed the facial expression. But the coloring does look pretty cool though. I'm not sure if these are just colorings that they are setting towards different times of the day. Maybe when it's brighter during the day, they will have this coloring, and when it's like, you know, slightly more dark during the setting or the stadium that they're playing at, it'll look more like this. I don't know. If you want me to be honest a little bit, I sort of like the reveal 1 coloring than I do, a little bit more than I do of the reveal 2 coloring. That's just my opinion. I have no idea. It's just the hair looks, the shading, I think it's what it is. The shading for the facial expression and the shading for Goku's face here looks a lot better than it does here. In terms of Goku's outfit though, I do like the way Goku's outfit, the coloring of Goku's outfit at least, looks a lot more on reveal 2 than it does on reveal 1. So a little bit of changes here. I would literally just keep the face and change the outfit. That's just what I would say. But definitely still an improvement. But yeah, that's basically it for now. That's all I have for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero so far. Let me know what you guys think the next trailer will or possibly could be like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Hey, it's me, Goku! If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to hit a like and subscribe button so you can be updated for all the new content PBL Gaming makes. See ya!